Knowledge and skills. Knowledge and skills make up another source of power. Those with greater knowledge or greater skill are more capable of accomplishing things, and thus more able to transform their will into reality. This is a pretty obvious source of power. Nevertheless, here are some examples to illustrate and emphasize the point. An engineer with greater engineering knowledge will be more able to engineer more advanced items and technologies, and in better quality too. A scientist with greater scientific knowledge will be more able to apply that knowledge for practical purposes, or use that knowledge to make further scientific discoveries. A doctor with greater medical knowledge will be more able to treat patients, and to make recommendations or suggestions for better health. A skilled fighter will be more able to defeat hostile opponents. A skilled detective will be more able to uncover the truth in investigations. A skilled leader will be more able to win the hearts, the trust, and the support of others, and to inspire and direct them to achieve goals and results. Social skills are incredibly important for mastering relationships. They are useful for both the acquisition and exercise of the power of social influence. Having knowledge and skills provides opportunities when it comes to job positions. Employers hire those with the knowledge and skills to successfully do their jobs. People can make an impact through their jobs, and if this impact is the will of the holders of these jobs, then it is an exercise of power. For example, an aspiring scientist with a dream to make new scientific discoveries for the advancement and betterment of humanity can study science and acquire the necessary knowledge and skills to gain a job position as a scientist. Once this job position has been acquired, the scientist can then fulfill his dream through this job position and make new scientific discoveries that result in the advancement and betterment of humanity, thus turning the scientist's will into reality. It is the job position that enables the scientist to fulfill his dream, as it provides the resources for him to do so. Acquiring job positions also provides the job holders with the money and other compensation to build wealth and to provide for themselves and their families. To provide for oneself and one's family is one of the most fundamental human drives, and successfully doing so is an exercise of power. The same can be said for building wealth in general. Some job positions may even be positions of authority, which means those who are able to acquire these jobs will also have the extra benefit of greater power from social influence in the form of authority. For example, an incredibly gifted scientist with great knowledge and skill in the scientific profession may be selected to lead a research team and will then have the power of social influence in the form of authority over subordinate scientists and researchers in the team. Many organizations promote their people to greater positions of authority after they have performed well and proven that they have the knowledge and skills to contribute successfully. Thus, knowledge and skills are powerful for the acquisition of the job positions one desires, and to achieve whatever goals that come with such jobs, whether it is personal purpose, monetary gain, or greater authority. The ability to fulfill goals and desires is the definition of power. Having knowledge and skills can also increase social influence, as people naturally seek competence when looking for leaders, teachers, and mentors. People often seek to form relationships with the knowledgeable and skillful, seeking their leadership, wisdom, and guidance. Thus, those with knowledge and skills and the ability to display them confidently will have an advantage in building relationships and increasing their social influence, especially in leadership, teaching, and mentorship roles.